Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This will be from the 7th to the 14th, and I'm having a bit of a laugh, Sagittarius. I was doing your cards and I thought, oh, love is in the air for Sagittarius, and I asked for an additional guidance card and you got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, new beginning in love here, if you choose to take it, Sagittarius, because there's a little bit of protective energy going on here. It's so odd. I think you're about my 10th reading and 4 of the signs are getting this. That protection from the emotional pull. Now, we have within us the need to protect. We can't help it. Because of our old experiences, we begin to understand love as danger. So we guard ourselves against it, okay? And you're definitely doing that, Sagittarius. Let me look at the cards. But I think love is going to win. What's coming from underneath is the 4 of Wands. This is a new chapter. Some of you might even be getting married, but it's a new chapter. And I think it's a relationship new chapter, okay? The crowning card is a 5 of discs. So the 5 of discs is one of the constrictive energies. It's going into fear, okay? So some of you might be having some real life issues around finances, okay? This is a traditional meaning of the 5 of discs. But if we take a step back and we begin to see it not only as money, but as a state of being. It'd be low self-esteem, not feeling good enough. These stories we tell us in our head of all the reasons why love is not there for us, all the reasons why we need to guard ourselves. Because look at how they're dressed. All covered up. The light is here, but they're walking right past it. Very interesting here, Sagittarius, actually. I think it's not about judging yourself, because there's nothing more vulnerable than falling in love. Because it means our heart is in the hands of someone else. Well, we think our heart is in the hands of someone else, sorry, because in reality, it never is. Our heart belongs to the divine. Anyhow, what a reading. Anyhow, you start with the 6 of discs next to the star card. The 6 of discs is a healing card, okay? It's about authenticity, straightforward communication. The earth element is all about values, but it's the most authentic, genuine energy. So some of you might be called to have a conversation with someone, because there might be a relationship that's a little bit out of balance. Because this seems to be a relationship reading, okay? I'll read it, I'll try and read it like it's not. It might be going for a job interview, seeking financial aid, or someone helping you out, which could be with that 5 up there. Someone might be asking you for financial help, you might be giving it to them, okay? Traditional meaning. So I have to read the cards in both ways. The star card is the healing card. It's this person's totally naked. They're not guarded. They're trusting life. They're making a decision to trust, because trust is everything. And we don't trust. It's not the other person that we put all our trust in, Sagittarius. It's life itself we put the trust in. That no matter what happens to us, we have the ability to rise from the ashes, to teach others. This is a true meaning of the star card. It's also about a state of grace, of understanding that grace is everything. Grace is grace that delivers love to us, and it's grace that takes it away. Very, very, very profound card here. But after this vulnerability comes a need to protect again. okay? Because maybe some Sagittarius are really opening themselves and it's creating fear. This is my classic PSD card, the urge to pull all the energies back and say, oh my gosh, I think there's some Sagittarius falling in love this week, okay? Might not be for everyone, but if you're looking for love, I really hope it's for you. So we open up and then we get frightened and we retreat. This is what this card is about. It's also got a deeper meaning which just came to mind about owning your now, okay? So maybe there's a situation that you're in and it's not fully full of integrity. Never love without integrity, Sagittarius, because it never leads to happiness, okay? Doesn't matter how tempting that pot looks, it cannot lead to happiness. But the Nine of Wands might be about owning your now, owning your boundaries, of saying, right now this is not a healthy dynamic. That's maybe what this is saying. It's with the King of Pentacles, so this might be an earth sign person, male or female, or it might be you, because the King of Pentacles is so boundaried. This might be hitting a day or two next week where you feel there's very, very little movement. And the reason there'll be little movement is because of these energies. Someone is holding firm, and that can create maybe this Five of Discs energy, this feeling of being out in the cold, of not knowing what comes next. If it is, it's because of these energies of, what is that? I will not surrender. The King of Pentacles moves twice a year. Very, very fixed, very bullhead energy, okay? And it's maybe that which is sending you into this period of feeling out in the cold, feeling like you've been abandoned, okay? So that could be to do with love or money, if you're waiting to hear about a job interview, anything like that. You might have a period of not knowing what's about to come next. Here comes the Knight. This is someone bringing an offer of love, coming into your life, trying to make a gesture, and it's with the World card. So it's almost, for some Sagittarius, this is the final bits of the puzzle falling into place. It's a completion card, and beautiful two cards to bring together. It's almost, you know, when you meet people and suddenly your life makes sense. You start to make sense of, that's why the last 2 years have been hell on earth. That's why that other relationship didn't work out. Because suddenly the pieces fall into place. Because right next to it is a Two of Cups, okay? The Soulmate card with the Page of Swords. Now I've got two meanings really powerfully coming through. This is a communication card. So it's texting, emailing. Recently, cards change meaning a lot, okay? They change meaning when the planets are in different signs. There can be a little bit of paranoia with this card. I don't like that word, but a little bit of a feeling of unease, which would make sense for that Five of Discs. A little bit of a, can I trust this? Is this a really trustworthy offer? Am I worthy of love? That's sometimes the way the Page of Swords has been representing over the last month in my readings, okay? So, but it's also about communication, because I'm trying to not read this as a love reading, guys, so everyone gets a fair reading. This might be about going for job interviews. There's going to be a delay with these two cards, because that King of Pentacles and that Nine of Wands is non-budging energy. I will hold on with grim death. There's so much Taurus at the moment. Things are not flowing, because Taurus is about holding on, and love is about letting go and moving forward. So there's a lot of cross purposes going on for people, different energies. There's liberation with stability, and it's creating an awful lot of tension, okay? But this is a job interview. It can be trying to sort money out. It's all going to be good, okay? This is your receiving news. I'm trying to find out what the news you're receiving is leading to the end of an oppressive life chapter. You're nearly there, look. See? You're nearly home. These 10 of Wands are about to be put down. And remember, the 10 comes after the 9. So this 10 of Wands is built through being very guarded, through having to dig and having to persevere and having to fight. It's exhausting, Sagittarius. The 10 wants you to put these down. Love, what else can I say? But it's a tense love that's going on, okay? And it's because there's different principles. Taurus wants things to stay the same and never change. And so does that 9. And love takes risk, moving out of isolation, trusting it. They're 2 different principles. That's why there's so much tension. Lovely reading, Sagittarius. I'll speak to you later. Bye.